Where you at, Berto?
Everyone owes Tylil an apology. Let's get right into the video, man. Do not waste no time. All I know for a fact is this Jordan woman, or whatever the hell her name is, she needs to be held accountable. Charges, something needs to get pressed, bro. Because it is so evil that women can just get up here, make up blatant lies as crazy as she did on Tylil's name, bro. Crying real tears on the internet. Said that she was SA with a G. Grape activity. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, bro. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting, and I'm glad Tylil looked like he was able to clear his name, man. Let's get right into it, bro. Y'all excuse me for the low energy. I really woke up feeling under the weather today, but you know, this grind don't stop. Where you at, family? Love y'all. Let it.
I got a mother. I got a sister. She got a black on me. Yeah, a lot of us owe Tylil an apology. We were wrong. We were lied to. We took this chick's word to be the truth. When in fact, she's a liar. She's deceptive. She's a demon. She tried to ruin this man's life with lies. But tonight, everything got spoiled and revealed. And all her lies and all her deception got exposed and put on blast. Chicks like her deserve to rot in prison. Why would you do this to somebody's life? Because you regret a decision that you made consensually. This absolute despicable Jezebel accused Tylil of SAing her, full-on graping her at a streamer awards after party. She claims that she was intoxicated. She was really drunk, damn near unconscious, and couldn't really consent.
Now, I will say this, and you know, these are two separate conversations. If Tylil wasn't chasing lust and, you know, cheating on his girl and all some more shit, he wouldn't have found himself in this situation, you know. But here's the facts. Cheating on your girl is not a crime. It's unethical, but it's not a crime. We not gonna do that. We not even gonna, that's two separate conversations. And I hope Tylil learns from this, you know what I'm saying, to lock in, you know, don't be led by lust as a man, because we've seen it time and time again. A lustful man will reach his demise, bro, every single time.
But Tylil still took it without her permission, and he only stopped having intercourse with her because she started to boo-hoo cry in agony and begging him to stop. That's when he stopped. Now, this chick would even say that she was asexual, she's not even attracted to men, and a lot of nonsense that looking back now, I can see is nonsense, but at the time, man, I see a woman crying like most of us. We see tears coming down. We see somebody who appears to be really affected.
Them tears look authentic.
And we automatically went for the hoopy doop, the okey doke. But now we see the truth, bruh. I feel like one of the red flags during this entire essay story was when she spoke on how she told Tylil she didn't want to do it because he had a girlfriend.
My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home, and I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming shit, and I'm done, bro.
Man.
He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway is because I started boohoo crying, you guys. I was crying, and he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, "Why are you crying?" Da, 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 da. And I'm like, because like I didn't want to, like, you know. And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna talk to you again." I'm like, I don't care if you talk.
Crazy how her side of the story, it's not that far from what Tylil's saying, but the context and the matter of which it happened makes it sound so much worse.
Talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route because you have a girlfriend.
I don't know how we missed that. Me not wanting to go down this route because you have a girlfriend should have been the first clue. She did something with Tylil. She gave it up easily, and Tylil still had a girlfriend, and she knew that she would never be the main chick. So now she regrets it, and that's exactly what this was. I don't know how we missed that or how we overlooked it, but it's not.
She was crying, man. You know, us as men, it's within our nature. This is why this double standard continues to thrive, because at the end of the day, it's within our nature to like want to protect and provide for women. So when you see a woman crying, looking like genuinely hurt, it's really hard to just be like, oh, she's a fucking lie. It's like, and who does that? Like, us as human beings, we don't want to just be like thinking that people are so hateful, they're just gonna wake up one day, completely spin the narrative just because they want to see you burn. You know, it's like, what?
Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
Is this a scam, Berto? What is this?
well, look at this guy, and this guy, All people from our community that are making money through the free Cash App. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the free Cash App. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for free cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Not SA because you willingly and voluntarily and consensually gave it up easily because you are cheap, right, to a dude who has a girlfriend, and then you regret it afterwards because you view yourself, I guess, in a high light, but you understand that he would never leave his girlfriend for you because you are literally, you know, a bop. So that's exactly what happened. She gave it up to Tylil and then got upset afterwards that Tylil stopped speaking to her, kind of ghosted her after he clapped her cheeks. So Tylil actually responded back, and he provided, hardcore factual receipts that nobody can really refute. This
I will say in 2025, it has made it abundantly clear. As a man, if you even get the slightest odd feeling about an interaction with a woman you're dealing with, record that shit. We need that evidence, boy. Because without the evidence, who's hearing him? Who's really hearing him for real?
chick is a demon. One of the first things out of Tylil's mouth that was a really good sign here, Tylil said that they're moving forward. They have officially started the paperwork process to sue this chick for defamation. Wow. To me, that's a good sign because this chick came online, did all she did, made all those accusations, and still didn't file a police report
famous.
Yet.
Like, why
still didn't file paperwork yet. I don't know. I've never been SA'd, but I would hope that if you were SA'd, you wouldn't care about social consequences. You would care about confinement more than social consequences. You wouldn't want for him to be canceled. You'll want him to be locked up and confined.
Yeah. My team has already sent Jordan a cease and desist, and we are also moving forward with a lawsuit for defamation. Jordan has claimed that she was sexually assaulted at the Streamer Awards after party. That did not happen.
He began to go in order and surgically dissect her story, even addressing the tiny details that you would think is not really that important involving her phone. She claims that Tylil took her phone. Tylil would actually say no, like she had her phone. She had it in the hotel. She left it in the hotel and left. Then she came back to get her phone once she realized she left it at the hotel. So he never took her phone. She had her phone.
This is a blatant lie.
Everything was cool that night. Jordan originally left the after party and came back because Jordan misplaced her phone. Not because it was taken by me.
The phone thing might sound insignificant compared to the rest of the story, but the reason why that's important, and you kind of have to address it, because if you can point out any lies or any consistent lies here, then you become the more credible party. So if he can prove that Jordan had her phone all night and that she was capping the lying, then yeah, he becomes the more credible person. So he moves on, and he actually tells a story of she asks to hop in an Uber with him and his hairstylist. They drive to a hotel. He offered to take her home. She says, "Can I use the bathroom and go upstairs?" He goes upstairs with her. Whatever happens there, intercourse takes place.
We got to the hotel. I offered Jordan a ride home.
Yeah.
Jordan asked if she can use the bathroom upstairs, and I said okay. Everything after that was consent. Everything that happened after that was consent between two adults. She was not coerced, she was not forced or pressured. It was a mutual agreement between two adults.
And you know he's getting up here and really like, I'm protecting everything right now because I got a girl. You know what I'm saying? This looks bad on me. I'm a cheating man. But y'all got me fucked up. I'm a cheating man, not a fucking essayer. I'm okay. Come on. I'm standing on it. Fuck we talking about.
Jordan seen everything went left, chat. I hope y'all follow me. And I'm going to show you the timeline, and I got real evidence to prove everything I'm saying. So just please follow me. I know I'm speaking a little fast, but I'm going to slow down for y'all. Everything went left when my partner called. The moment my partner called, Jordan started acting crazy. She got really aggressive, and she was acting weird. She made me uncomfortable, and that's
Partner isn't his girlfriend.
what made me start recording to protect myself. Let me make it very clear right now. I have never recorded no sex tape of Jordan. That was also false. Now, that y'all following me. Jordan seen the call come in from my partner. She got upset, started talking aggressively, and she made me uncomfortable, so I started recording to protect myself.
Which is very consistent with what he said and what she said, right? She didn't want to do it because he had a girlfriend, but they were already doing it before she found out he had a girlfriend, right? So she got hoodwinked from her perspective, but being hoodwinked is not SA'd.
Yeah.
Right? You giving up the cheeks to a man who has a girlfriend and then finding out he has a girlfriend isn't grape, isn't SA'd.
Yeah.
Right? You shouldn't
It's
have
unfortunate, but it's two separate conversations.
been moving so fast. You got your back broken first night, probably ain't even get a cold rag to wipe you off. He then proceeds to provide one of many damning evidence. So the first thing that he played was a video recording of him and Jordan having a conversation immediately after everything happened. Immediately after they had sex, he began to record their conversation. And you know what didn't come up? SA.
I've never had a one-night stand in my life.
Never. That's it. Case closed. I've never had a one-night stand in your life. So you're sad because we just had a one-night stand. Case is closed.
What is a one-night stand?
Like after the party type shit when you first meet someone.
I don't know not one woman who would refer to their grape as a one-night stand. I don't know not one woman who would get SA'd and get it taken forcibly from her that she didn't consent to, who would describe that experience as a one-night stand. Of course.
And then just laid up talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, one night stand.
Of course she wasn't graped. Of course she wasn't SA'd.
You were just sad that you was a side bitch.
Because she realized she was dealing with somebody who was an F-boy, right? He has a girlfriend, he's cheating on her, and you're just the mistress, right? You're just you're nothing to him. Girls like Jordan Pauline has been told their entire lives they're probably better than the bops and the 304s, like they look down upon. Girls like her probably come to the section and they look down upon the other girls who are also in the section doing too much because they like to present themselves as if they're like holier than thou and they are like high up here and they can't be touched and they don't give it up easily. Whole time, they're no different than the 304, right? They're just in disguise. So once she realized now her entire facade is over with, because she just slept with somebody from the streaming community on the first night who has a girlfriend and who would never talk to her again, or who would probably never wife her up. She now quickly began to devise up a plan to ruin this man's life.
You don't talk to them.
So that's what we just had.
Did we just have one night stand?
No.
He's like, bro, this is bullshit. But this was so smart, man. I'm telling you, in 2025, y'all, if you hitting a hoe and whatever, and you feel any slight weirdness, you're gonna have to record that shit. Get that audio, my nigga, because this is your lifeline. Nah, we was good. Everything was good. We was in this bitch cuddled up. What we talking about?
As long as we cool about it, that's not a one-night stand.
Mm-hmm.
I said, as long as we speak about it, it's not a one-night stand.
It's so many days after tomorrow.
That's one piece of evidence. After a while, Jordan wanted to leave. So what did Tylil James do? I got her an Uber, a Toyota to be exact. I requested Jordan a Toyota. Jordan left the hotel room. Jordan came back when she realized it was a Toyota. She banged on the door and demanded a black truck.
What?
Her words verbatimly after she demanded a black truck was, "Do I look like the type of to ride in a Toyota?"
Yeah, man, this is a different level of like entitlement, just flat out stupid, bro. It's one thing if a nigga go out of his way to get you a black truck on his dollar, cool. But bitch, you don't want to be here. You asking me for a ride somewhere and it's on my dollar, you better appreciate whatever the hell it is I'm willing to offer, man. I got you an Uber. Uber's been around for years, you know what I'm saying? It's a very normal thing. I got you an Uber, and you so big-headed you can't hop in this Toyota Uber unless it's a black truck. Man, watch
Get
out.
me a black truck.
Watch
me
out.
being a gentleman, I got her a black truck.
You could have stopped the story here, bro. You got us convinced, homie. But he didn't stop here. He provided more damning evidence. But just from my experience, he could have stopped it here, bro. Bro, I'm convinced. I already know what type of girl this is, bro. This is a girl who believes that she's more valuable than what she really is. This is the type of girl, right, who gets embarrassed when she gets effed for free. Yo, girls go out of their way not to get effed for free. Yo, a girl will have you stop at Applebee's on the way to the hotel just so she can get a meal so she can say she ain't get effed for free, yo. Oh, girl will tell you, stop at Wendy's, get me a 4 for 4, man. Get me a $4 meal before we, before you get the box, before you have, so she don't get cracked for free. She got a telly to the hotel, went upstairs to use the bathroom. He went upstairs too. They got into it. She got cracked on a one-night stand for free with no effort put in. He called her that Uber. She said, "Nah, man, I can't get cracked for free and put in a Toyota. You got to call me a black truck." It didn't stop there though. He provided another receipt.
Really?
Where she asked him for $2,000 afterwards.
So you want to get paid for the veg now? Crazy. You get on here and say all these things about, how motherfuckers degrading you and it's like, yo, but now it look like you want to get paid for the veg. That's how much your shit's worth? 2 bands? 2 bands?
Because she didn't want to get cracked for free.
Jordan, I try to blackmail you, Jordan. 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 Jordan, I try to blackmail you, Jordan.
2 bands for playing with me. She requested 2 bands. It literally, look at the memo. It says, for playing with me. Yo, this is crazy.
Jordan, I try to blackmail you, Jordan. Jordan, I try to blackmail you, Jordan. How? Chad? How? Look at what it say, Chad. Jordan Jordan requested 2,000, and then in the note it says for playing with me. And I try to blackmail her. She's trying to extort me, gang. She's blackmailing me. She's lying on me, bro. That shit is up. She's lying on me, trying to destroy my image, bro. I got a niece. I got a mother. I got a sister. She trying to blackmail me.
Damn, bro, it's hard to watch, bro. She's evil, bro. Like, dead ass, she need to go to, like, something, she need to feel that. I know they said they going at her for defamation, but she need to feel some jail shit too, bro. Because just the level of, like you shouldn't be able to do this. Like, you should not be able to just lie and get away with this shit, bro. Because the other way around, look, this nigga ready to pack him up. Other way around, ready to pack him up. Career over, gonna lose everything.
I got a niece. She trying to blackmail me. I got a niece. I work hard every day for this I got, nigga. What you talking about? And I never let nobody take that shit from me.
I'll be real with you, brother. I'm sure the emotions is real. The emotion isn't winning none of us over, all right? Stick to the receipts, stick to the facts, stick composed and poised, right? Because so far, you're on the right track. You're providing the receipts we want to see, right? But we've seen R. Kelly cry.
Hey, I was feeling it, bro. I was feeling it. No, I don't know about Flacco. Y'all let me know. I was feeling it.
Like, and R. Kelly was 100% guilty, all right? R. Kelly was the guiltiest you could get. So I don't even buy no tears.
Well, you see how toxic the male mentality is, man. Girl get on cam, start crying. We like, damn, what's going on? You know, it's Nigga get on cam, start crying, man. We ain't trying to hear that shit.
Bruh. I made that mistake with the Jordan Pauline video, bro. Whole time she was capping her butt off, man. So them tears, and man, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Get to the receipts. So after this, he provided what I think is the most damning receipt, right? Now, her trying to extort him for $2,000, the audio, to me, that's enough. Like, bro, you got it. You won, bro. This chick is diabolical and devious. But then he provided the text messages of her confessing and admitting that she's about to ruin his life because he wouldn't text her back.
Jordan texts me right here. She said, "What you doing?" Jordan sends a question mark. I don't know if you text me or not, but my phone is clicked. I can't see her do nothing. Jordan
Wow.
sent me on December 8th at 12:01. This is in the noon. Jordan sent me a upside down smiling face.
She's crazy.
After she sent the upside down smiling face,
She's crazy.
she sent the Zelle request. Let me show y'all. Follow me, chat. Are y'all following the timeline? Because I'm only gonna come up here one time and say this. Jordan, all of these messages came on December 7th. All of these messages is at December 7th. The Zelle request is at December 8th. This smiley face, she sent this smiley face, right? Boom.
She's crazy.
Then she sends the Zelle request at 12:19 p.m. After she sends the Zelle request, she realized I was not paying it. Once Jordan realized I was not paying it, Jordan sent me this. You see this meme right here? Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Let me make it bigger for y'all since y'all can't read.
Oh my God.
Boom. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. What?
It's a threat.
So once Jordan realized I was not paying her $2,000, she sends me this. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. And guess what she did? She showed me who she really was and showed you who she really was. Came to the internet with false allegations, lied on my name. Lied on my name.
Bro, you've done proved your point, bruh. This is the best response to an essay accusations I've ever seen, bruh. Provided nothing but receipts and facts. This chick is the devil, man. This chick is the demon, bruh. Wow. What type of woman will wake up and put an accusation like this? Yo, even if you're not doing it for him, why would you even want to put those accusations on yourself? Like, why?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just mental illness, evil. You can't reason with crazy. Like, these motherfuckers are evil. You talk, you interviewing a mass murderer. He's just like, yeah, bro, I just like to kill. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just an evil person. It's really the same level, gang.
Why would you even want to speak something like that into existence?
Just evil.
Grape essay is something that traumatized a lot of women, bruh. And you just playing with it, bruh. This chick is the devil, man. This is not cool, bruh. Pray for Tylil. I hope Tylil takes everything she has. I hope Tylil takes this chick to court and take everything, bruh.
Fact.
Take the publishing for that little TikTok song. Everything. Take it all. Y'all let
me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I'm glad that he was able to, bounce back. But it's sad to see because there's so many people that, are falsely accused. And because they didn't have the evidence. They didn't have, the timeline to show step by step. Like, no, she's lying. And motherfuckers take their word for it, bro. Y'all brothers be safe out here, bro, and be careful. But, again, if there's any lesson that y'all could take away for sure, I'm not saying that he deserved this. Definitely not. But if he wasn't living a life led by lust, he wouldn't have been in that situation to begin with. Again, I'm just here to give y'all the real. Like, I'm not trying to deflect or whatever. That's two separate conversations. We already acknowledged she's evil. She's a terrible person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That needs to be taken up to the highest degree of the law. Whatever you can do, he need to go ahead and do it. But, just as a man on some grown man shit, it's like, he wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place had he had, you know, kept it player.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look